Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is A Magical Life with Aylah Hillel, and the voice that you are hearing is the voice of Aylah. We are going to do a full moon in Cancer, and this is our very first full moon video ever. So William is here with me, and he is going to help me do this full moon for you guys. So get comfortable and let's get started. So hey, back here with the full moon ritual in Cancer, and we've got our altar set up, and you can't see everything, but we've got this little bowl of sand here over on this side. Yeah, you can't see that very well. We've got our water right here. We've got some fire. We got lots of fire on this altar. We got some fire right here. And we have some incense. William's going to light the incense for us. Yeah, now we're rocking. And I always put a crystal ball in the middle. The Wiccans like to put like the god and goddess candle in the middle, and that's a really good thing to do. But I just feel like the crystal ball really represents, for me anyway, it represents spirit. So we've got everything all set up. We've got some oils and some rocks, and we've got our wand and our sword. And yeah, we're ready to go. So let's get started then. So get comfortable, and we are going to take a little moment to center and ground. So to center, if you can see all of the light that is you, inside and out, we have many light bodies, many energy bodies, and bring all of that light in. Bring it into a tight rod that extends from above your head, through your head, your throat, your chest, your stomach, and out your seat. Now, using your imagination, reach up and pull that rod of light over your head down into your stomach. See the rod of light that's extending below your seat, and pull that up into your stomach. And this is how we get centered. Now feel all of your surfaces that are touching other surfaces. Your feet on the floor, your bottom in the seat. Maybe your hands are resting on the arms of your chair or in your lap. And just allow these surfaces to melt. Let them melt together. And this is going to anchor you here while our spirit goes to a different time and a different place. Okay, very good. Now use your imagination and imagine the north. I see him as I see her, Mother Goddess, in the north direction. We want to get in touch with the elements real quick. So we're going to identify the north as earth, south as fire, west as water, and east as air. But we're going to cast our circle before we actually invite them in. So use your imagination, still seeing this in your mind's eye, however you cast your circle. And don't worry that we're not all casting the same circle. We'll get a nice strong composite this way. Cast your circle all the way around, above and below. nice, strong circle. Okay, very good. Now we want to call in the elements and the directions. We want to talk to, this is a water sign that we're celebrating tonight. This is Cancer. This wolf moon is Cancer. Okay, so wolf moon is a Native American way of tracking the different moons by saying it's Cancer or it's Leo or it's Aquarius. That is the Greek way, the Greco-Roman way of tracking the houses of the astrology. So this is water, so we want to start in the west with the water, the direction of west and the element of water. We respectfully request your presence in our circle tonight. Come and be welcomed. Welcome. And from the west, we're going to go clockwise to earth, okay, to the direction of north and the element of earth, to our Mother Gaia. We respectfully request the honor of your presence in our circle tonight. Come and be welcomed. And from the north, we go to the east, to the direction of east, and the element of air. We respectfully request the honor of your presence in our circle tonight. Thank you, and be welcomed. And then last but not least, we go to the south, to fire, and we respectfully request the honor of your presence in our circle tonight. Come and be welcomed. Welcome. Okay. And so this is a time to take a moment to invite anybody, any being, any spirit, any god or goddess into your circle that you would like to invite. I would like to invite Ganesh and Poseidon and Isis. Thank you and be welcome.
I would call upon Odin. I would call upon the god Odin and the goddess Freya to join me this evening.
Hail Odin.
Hail Odin.
Okay. So let's sing this little song. If you know the words to this song. Now in the future, when I'm getting really good at the editing, we're going to be able to put the words on the screen for you. So if you know, you can sing this. If not, maybe you can hum along with us. There is no time but now. There is no place but here. In the sacred we do stand, in a circle hand in hand. There is no time but now. There is no place but here. In the sacred we do stand, in a circle hand in hand. There is no time but now. There is no place but here. In the sacred we do stand, in a circle hand in hand. And the circle is cast, and the directions and the elements are present with us. And we would like to invite the Lord and Lady, the gods and goddesses, and any other being or spirit or personification to come and be in our circle tonight. Okay, so let's just take a moment to get used to being here. This is full moon in Cancer. This is the wolf moon, January 17th. Cancer, our Cancer friends, run from June 21st to July 22nd. We want to do full moon magic for home and family, honoring the gods and the goddesses, and protection. And this is a good time to do healing on stomach and chest. Okay? Now, with all of that said, Scott Cunningham, I like to call him Father Scott, said that you do magic for what you need to do magic for, regardless of what phase the moon is in, regardless of what correspondences you have or you don't have. So what are you here for tonight? What is it that you need healing for, or you want to create in your life? So just think about that for a moment. During the moons, we want to work. We want to set intentions. We want to create our realities. The holidays are more of a party. They're more of a celebration. But the moons are for actual magical work. So think for a moment what you want to create, what you want to heal, and what you want to create. Okay? We always have some little something that we can do to heal ourselves or create in our life, even when things are perfect. And if things are perfect, then this is a good time to create gratitude. Gratitude is a wonderful thing to bring into a full moon ritual. So William and I are going to talk a little bit about our own intentions and what we want to get done in from this moon to the next moon, perhaps. So why don't you go first, William?
Oh, thanks for the spotlight, honey. Well, I know you can't see me yet. One of these days you'll have to see my smiling face on camera. One of the things I'm working on is having spent many years with my dear friend Aylah, watching her get to the place where she is. It has inspired me to start working on a lot of the things that I've always wanted to do too. So I've been, getting back into studying music and looking at some writings of my own. Those are the things that I'm working on manifesting.
Okay. And it is so.
It is so.
Thank you, William. And so many of you know that I didn't take up writing this last year. I've been writing since I was 14. I sat down on May 12th to write a story that I had inside of me for, I'm going to say 3 years, but truth be told, I think it was probably a little longer than that. And it took me 4 months to write the story because it just poured out of me. And that has started a trend in my life. That has started me on a path that I've wanted to be on since I was a very young woman. And that is not simply being an a writer. Being a writer is wonderful. I've always been a writer. My whole life I've been a writer. But now I'm an author. And it's interesting, I'm starting to realize about writing is that I feel like I owe the people who are reading my stuff, I owe them good stories and stories often to keep them busy with the reading. Um, so I want to. My intention for this moon is to continue on in that, to continue on in the writing. My family came together in this last year because COVID ravaged 2020. We all wound up living in the same house, and that is absolutely wonderful. This is this is so awesome having my family here, and so I just want continued health and well-being for my family, and I am in such gratitude. I'm just in such gratitude for everything in my life right now that I can hardly contain myself sometimes. I'm in such gratitude. Um, so that's it for me, and it is so. Okay. Now, what did you think of? What type of things did you think of that you would like to create in your life for this full moon? My suggestion is to them down. Write them down and put them on your full moon in Cancer altar and leave them there for a while so that you remember to focus on them a little bit every day. Um, and I think that that is it for the setting the intention part of the ritual. And we're not going to have cakes and ale because we are not set up for it. Okay, but you can do this at home. You can do cakes and ale at home. And what we want to do right now is a little healing ritual. And so I want you to think of what you need to have healed. Maybe you have a family member that needs healing. Let's just set a vibration of support for them. We cannot heal each other. Only you can heal you. But we can take each other into our hearts and we can run energy. And what this does is it supports the person who is trying to heal themselves, who is healing themselves. We do this twice a month. The first Saturday of the month, we do the healing tree, and the last Saturday of the month, we do a healing ritual. And this is for the main reason of taking a person in who needs healing and then running energy for them. Now, the way you run healing energy for yourself is you remind your cells and your tissues and your organs and your systems. Remind them that you are well. That wellness is activated by your memories of being well. So if you're doing this ritual with us and you are kicked back in your recliner and you're just relaxing and listening to my voice, stop and think for a minute of a time that you were really, really healthy and how good it felt and how much energy you had and how grateful you were for that health. And remind your cells to go back to that place again by having those thoughts. I am whole. I am I am filled with life. I am whole. And let all those who are in agreement say, it is so.
It is so.
All right. So that concludes our little ritual. What we want to do now is we want to say goodbye to all of those who have come to be with us this evening. We want to start in the south and say goodbye to the element of fire. We honor you, and we have appreciated having your presence in our circle. Until next time, farewell.
Farewell.
And then to the east and air, we honor you, and we have appreciated your presence in our circle. Until next time, farewell.
Farewell.
And to our goddess mother in the north, thank you. We honor you, and we appreciate your presence in our circle. Thank you, and farewell.
Farewell.
And then to the west and our element of water, we honor you, and we appreciate your presence in our circle. Thank you, and farewell. And to all of our gods and goddesses, and our lords and ladies, and our fairies, dragons, fae folk, and guide, we love you all. Thank you, and farewell. Now we just want to take a moment, be in this place of the full moon. Now use your imagination to bring your circle down. Down, 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 all the way. We don't want to leave any remnants on the astral. Bring your circle all the way down. All the way down. You may feel a cooling down the back of your head as the circle comes down. That's the energy shifting. All the way down. The circle is open but unbroken. May the love of the goddess be ever in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, till merry meet again. Blessed be.
Blessed be.